Hey there, it's Patmos and nice of you to join me for a brand new series with Surviving the Aftermath. And last time I did a little show of this. It was just the base game. I now downloaded the new Alliances DLC and the Shattered Hope DLC. And I have to be honest, I haven't been playing with those, but I know the base game. So I thought it would be fun to just dive straight into it. And now there will be some surprises for me as well about things that should happen. So I think that can be giving us some very interesting gameplay. So let's just start up a whole new game. As you can see now, you can get scenarios, we can get a custom game, but let's just start a normal game. Prologue. Well, that's nice. We're not going to read all of this. Let's continue. We'll put the tutorial on so you can see the tutorial, see that it really guides you through everything. We can see here the difficulty. We're going through all these. And this will determine the difficulty. So you can see we can have a few challenges, we can have a tough road, we can have suffering can't be avoided, or we can make it as difficult as we want. Now I want to give us some challenge, but I don't think too much of a challenge because we are dependent on the map, etc. And it can be really tough. So I'm going to take the second one. It's a tough road to walk, but never unfair. Catastrophes. Do we want occasional catastrophes? Do they have to be common? Well, you can see that it only goes up a little bit if we do that. But I just want occasional catastrophes because they are quite a bit repetitive and they're not really that interesting. The environment, destruction of unimaginable scale. Well, are all cities demolished but nature prevailed? That means plenty of fertile soil. Do we want a balance between fertile land and barren land? Or only barren soil? Well, we'll do this one. Just a balanced one. Difficulty already got up to 60. How many resources do we want? I think we're just going to stick with some survivors. I think that'll be cool. And average starting resources. Ideology. Turn on basic survival skills. Aim for progress and technology. Or take care and protect the people. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with, I don't really know. Attack focus. I'm always interested in technology and science, so let's do that. Ooh, we can pick 2 starting specialists that can help us. Now, since we're going to start in a harsh environment, I think it will be good if we would get a fighter that can really fight for us. Let's see, is there any good... Oh, this is a good fighter, I guess. So we'll get a fighter. And I think we'll need a scavenger that can scavenge stuff from the surrounding world. I think that'll be really cool. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're going for this one because this also can get quite a bit of research out on a day. It doesn't have too many damage, but that's okay. If we take this scavenger, for instance, he can do a little bit more damage, but he's very slow at getting research points out, and that's not what I want. So let's take this one. We'll have 2 specialists now that can help us. Let's go for the visuals. Well, I like to do the green one. And, well, any particular sign that we want? Well, let's be a beacon of hope for everyone. So let's continue. Oh, the colony name. Well, I think we should just name it PatmosIV, of course. Let's confirm it. And the colony's motto is be safe together or something like that. I don't know. I don't care. Well, let's continue. Here we have all the basics. Let's start the game. There we go. Luckily, this is going quite quickly, or at least it should. And otherwise, I'll make a little cut here. And then we can just start up our whole new colony. So basically, this is a city builder. It's just with a lot of extra things that we need to keep in mind. Ooh, I think the sounds are still a bit too loud. Please give me some feedback on the sounds. Are they okay? Can we live with this or not? Well, here we see an overview of all the stuff that we have. Basically, we have nothing right now, but it'll be fine. On the lookout, new home. The world is in ruins. Many things once considered normal are hard to find. We have a guy reading this, but yeah, you can read this if you want to. Just pause the game. I'm going to continue because I want to get playing. All right, task, move the camera. Yeah, I know. We'll fulfill the tutorials when we want to. All right, let's go check. Here we have some wastelands, some other stuff. Oh, this is nice. we need to build a campsite. We can only start in this area, so I don't know, let's start way up north, like right here. Let's build our campsite, and then we'll see what we can do. Yeah, we already clicked that. Everyone starts somewhere. Yeah, that's true. Can't click that message. It's just showing it so that we can click that one. All right, here we go. Camp's almost ready. There he comes. Preparing the colony. Yes, we have to prepare our colony. Ooh, there's some patches of pollution here. That's not too good. I don't want that close by. Now, we have only limited options. We need to build a few tents for our people. We need to start stockpiling food and other goods. So I think we're going to start off with that. Let's build a stockpile and a food storage. Let's pause the game for a second so that we can really start to plan some stuff. We need some water. Do we have some water near the gate? Yes. Oh, that's very good. I always hope we do, because that already gives us an advantage. We can have a 99 efficiency here, so we can get 14 water at one go. That's really powerful. And all we need to build now is a few tents. So let's go with the tents. Where should I build them? Not too close to this. I might actually want to build them right here. Although we can't because of this pile of rubble. Well, they're the same size as the storage, so we can just basically build them right here. No, we can't. Well, we're just going to build them right here then. One. And we'll have this one face the other way, like that. So we can build roads here. That's good. And I think everything is set now. We're going to build these things. Yes, everything is done. So we can now shoot the flare to have our survivors come in, and we can start to give them some tasks and do some nice jobs. Let's move this work area. No, not yet. Let's get these out first. Now everybody should be arriving. Yes, there they come. The inhabitants, our first settlers. All right, well, here we have our specialists. I'm going to make good use of them by having them gather some food and supplies. We're not sending them out anywhere soon. And we can see that some of our villagers are still homeless. So we need to build more tents. So let's do so straight away. Can we already build a few roads? Yes. So I'd like to get working on... Oh, we have to hold the button, of course. I'd like to get building on a few roads. To have everything well connected. Just like this. Great. Using resources. Yeah, I'm going to click those away a bit. Ooh, this is going really fast at speed 2. Let's slow down a little bit. Now we can see these are busy gathering some stuff, and we'll have to start making sure that we get all the resources that we need. So let's go check. We can build a fishing pier and a trapper to get some fish and meat. I think that's one of the things that we really need to get going quickly. Now production will be 100% if we place a fishery here, so let's build it. I think we also need the trapper. We need both of those. Now a trapper needs to be close to woods to actually... function in a good order, but you don't want them too far away from the main village, because then they won't function that good actually. So I'm thinking of placing it right here in the woods for now, and then we can move it later. At least we'll have some food then. Our wood here is depleted, so we can move this over to that wood so that they can grab some wood there. But that's going to be fine. We get some food. I think it's time to also start working on the recycler. Yeah, there should be... Oh, no, that's the wrong one. I want to click this one. So let's continue this road upward, close to these plastic patches. And then we'll build the recycler, basically the building that will get us the plastics. And we'll build it straight next to it so that it can collect plastics from these two sites. They'll be highly profitable. Now these villagers will get toxic. So what I would like to do actually is move this right here. So they will use this. And I will have my specialist gather this, because my specialist won't get sick from the radiation. So I want these people out of there. Can't really tell them to until they're done collecting. But that's something to keep in mind. Make sure your normal villagers don't get too close to these piles. Just remove your stuff. Make sure that they only get to the patches where they can enter safely. I think we also need to create some timber. Not just collect it, but also create it. Question is where? I think we should continue the road just straight like this. And then we can do some timber industry right there. Let's see. Yes, right here. And then hopefully soon we can also get the forester. We also need a logging camp, by the way, to give us the firewood that we need. I'm just not sure where to place that. I think we should place this one opposite right here. To keep it a little bit out of the way, because we're also going to need a lot of housing soon. Alright, so we have 11 survivors. Everybody has a shelter. So that's good. And we're going to need a lot of goods to actually bring that all in. But that will be fine. We have some food though. So I think I'll tell her to also grab some wood. The more wood we can grab, the better it is. Let's double this up so we get some extra food. And things are working now. Let's speed it up a bit. We can always change it back, of course. Production limits. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, there it is. We now have plenty of wood to finish this structure, and then these guys can chop wood right here. Of course, we will run out at a certain point, so we'll have to either move the industry here. I think this is a good patch for some wood industry, but we'll see. The recycler is done now, so they can start recycling here. That's good. The lumber yard is almost done. Have to be aware of how many people we have freed up for different tasks. This one is working at 50% efficiency, so we get some food out of it. That's nice. Yeah, I think we only have one person free to carry stuff around. I think for now that's okay, but we might need more soon. Let's continue by getting this wood in. And I think it's time to already look at the gate. I don't think we can build it yet. Oh, we can. 190 wood and 175 plastics. Now that's a lot. But as soon as the gate opens up, the whole world opens up. We can get outside. We can do different things there. And that is really nice. Now one of the buildings we also need is a medical tent and an outhouse. And I'm going to start with an outhouse. And you might want to think why. Well, the outhouse will generate some pollution, but it will also help keep the villagers nice and clean and prevents sickness, and that's very powerful. All right, I'm going to get you out because we need you soon. Yeah, another patch of wood depleted. But they can go right here and collect wood there. There's a lot of wood in there. And I think... well, so far, it's going okay. We also need a medical tent so that as soon as somebody gets sick, we can try and heal them. But the problem is, I don't want people in there all the time. Because that might be another issue. Ah, the outhouse is being built. Very good. Because if there's somebody in there and nobody is sick, it's just a waste of manpower. So right now... we're going to build it, but we're not going to put anybody in there. And then as soon as it's done, we'll start working on the gate. First get the outhouse, so we have some basic hygiene and a healthier colony. I think that's really important. And then we'll see from there where we can go and what we can do. Yes, the outhouse is done. Perfect. Now the good thing about the gate is, as soon as we have the gate, let's put somebody in here. Something's off with the shelter. What's off? Alright, well, we'll have to leave it be because we can't do anything about it. We don't have plastics. Not an hour passes before the supporting poles give in and the flimsy tent comes crumbling down. Something inside bursts into flames as the colonist fights his way out of the ruins. He's shouting curses about a faulty old Swedish manual. Alright, so now we have a fire. We'll have to repair this, so we'll have to free somebody up to actually go there and repair it. We do have some plastics now, so that should work. Let's repair it. We need 9 plastics, 10 plastics. I hope we can get there in time.
Yes.
I don't think my specialists can do that, can they? No, I don't think so. Alright, let's pause this building so we free somebody up that can actually repair this. There he comes, 10 plastics, bringing it in and starting to repair it. I hope. Yeah, there he goes. Alright, that's good. That worked. Now 2 settlers are homeless. Soon that should be fixed though, once the tent is repaired. And then we will finish this. And yeah. So once the medical tent is done, that's really a bonus. Because that will mean that basically more and more people will be able to be healed. And I think we should already place the gate so that at least they can bring some goods there. Now the gate's always at a fixed position. We already have all the wood that we need. We just need a lot more plastics. So what we could do is get this guy out because we are already collecting wood here. And put him in here now. So that we still get extra plastics in extra quickly. Ooh, we have 2 irradiated villagers. So I kind of want to finish this early. So build this next. So have them not bring goods here, but finish this so that we can heal. Yes, they're finishing it now. Good. And then we'll put somebody in there until these 2 irradiated colonists are healed. That's the problem with these patches right here. So every game start is different. Every map is different. We didn't get the easiest starting position. I know there's maps where you can get better starting positions, but well, I also like the challenge. So we'll just continue with it. I think I'm going to move this, by the way. So the normal villagers don't go here because this is close to pollution. Medical tent is done. Now we have a guy in there doing some work. And yeah. Hopefully those 2 inside can be healed. We have no free carriers now. So let's get somebody out of here. It can be a carrier. What's this? Proper fortifications. Somebody seems to have been stealing wood from the storage. Alright, we can leave the fort or we can take it down and get some extra wood. We'll leave the fort. Usually, yeah, that results in some happiness. And we can use a bit of happiness because not everybody is that happy.
Yep.
Ah, I think, yeah, that wood is done. Food's still growing, so we don't need to consider or keep ourselves busy with food. So let's get some extra wood. I think that will be nice. Now it's very tempting to wander off with your specialists and go about the world and see what's all in these dark patches. But one of the things you don't want is to be attacked by wild animals and stuff. And that's why I'm not roaming around at this point. I just don't want to run into any trouble right now. And that might just happen, so... Ooh. Well, I think, yeah, both of them are healed, so this guy can get out. We can put somebody extra in the plastics business to gather all the resources for the gate. We have all the wood, so now we need plastics. I wish I could just tell my specialist to go get some plastics, but you can't. Only in here can they get their plastics, so we'll leave it like this. This is fine. And it's already day 3. Very interesting. So we have a small colony set up. We can survive now, which is good. We just need to build this gate. As soon as the gate is done, we will get survivors in. So we'll have to plan ahead and build a few tents. I'm going to set this to build next, just to be sure that all the plastics go there. But I would love to already plan ahead a little bit. And get this in. We'll pause production, especially as all the wood is being brought in. So yeah, let's pause it for now. And we can continue the road here. I'm going to do blocks of 6 houses, I think. Let's cancel. I want to keep this going because now they can bring in the wood. There he comes, I think. Or not. And yeah, halfway there with the plastics. Now we get the wood in here. Yeah, and now we can pause it again. So the wood's already being brought. That's very nice. This building is damaged. How did that happen? I don't know. Maybe this exploded. That happens every now and then. Those pollution piles will explode. Well, it's our surrounding world, but we can't do much there as long as we don't have a gate. Kinda hoping we can repair this. Oh, we have to click repair, of course. My mistake. 8 wood. Well, we have 8 wood. That's no issue. We're also getting some firewood for the moment that we actually really need it. That's great. The plastics come in at a good pace. Already another 12 incoming that can be brought here. So hopefully that will lead to finishing the gate quickly. And with a finished gate, we can welcome new survivors. We also open up our colony to a lot of threats, but oh well. Who cares? Let's just make sure that we get extra people in first. And then we'll worry about all the disasters that might happen. So we'll see. Let's just keep going. These two are also very hard at work getting the wood in. Now it can be very tempting soon as we open up the world with the gate to just send out your specialists into the world and have nobody home. But if you get attacked by animals or something, we have no defenses at all. So I'd like to keep at least one and maybe even both specialists inside. Maybe we'll do a little run around this and then go back. And then as soon as we get extra scientists, we'll do some work. Alright, we get a mission. Rotten rations. A wary colonist reports grave news. Some of the food rations appear to have gone bad. Somebody has forgotten to shield them properly, allowing rain and bugs to get into the containers. Oh, well, we'll have to throw it out. Otherwise it will spread. And everybody's happy that we did. We do have good amounts of food, so we don't really need to worry about it. What we do need to worry about is water. Why? Well, as soon as new villagers come in, we'll need more water. And right here we don't have a lot of good ground, but here we do. Let's see, is there problems here? No. Always check for pollution. So we can build a well here and get some extra water. And the good thing about the well is you don't need anybody to work in it. So the good thing with this water collector is it collects a lot of water, but you need somebody working it. The well, you don't need anybody working it. So, but it needs to be placed in an open spot where not a lot of other things can go on. So we'll keep it right there. Let's see. All the goods are being brought, I think. Yes, so it can now be built. Very good. The gate is coming up. Now, I believe that our specialist can help out building the gate. So let's see. Yeah.
All right.
You help out.
Ready.
You help out. So now they're all building. That should make it go quite a bit quicker or faster. Please tell me, what's the right term if I talk about this? Is it quicker or faster? I'm not really sure. Ooh, we have a mutated person. Let's do it like this. Always keep a carrier free, or at least one to carry all the stuff around into the new world. Congratulations, you've rebuilt the gate and gained access to the world map. That's good. So, let's go into the world. We've reached a milestone. Now, somebody is placed into the gate for defense purposes. But there come new survivors that we can hopefully accept, and hopefully they bring a specialist. Yes, we get a scientist. Very good. So they bring supplies, and we get 7 adults that can all work, and 3 children. So yeah, we will accept them. Hopefully nobody will turn hostile on us. So far they don't. Let's start working on these houses now.
Yep.
Yeah, we need more housing, actually. We've unlocked some nice things. Cool. But let's focus on giving these people a place to live. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Let's get rid of it. wanted to place it right like this. Yes, 1, 2, 1 more, I think. Yeah. Well, at least then we have enough homes. But you can see already we need the extra water. So I'm going to build another water collector as well, because that's a real easy way of getting clean, good water in. This will give us 100% efficiency. Ooh, we have a new quest. Medicine run. Giving the constant need for medicine and other supplies. Some colonists have suggested somebody to be sent to search a nearby ghost town. It's got a small rundown hospital. Alright, we're going to search for it. I'm going to send my fighter out because he's the best guy to go out there and do useful stuff. At the same time, I'm going to send these to collect some extra wood. 2 constructions finished. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. Let's go to our specialist. So you can view these indicators and see where another town might be. What I like to do is do some research, recon.
Roger.
First, recon the surroundings, and then we go to the ghost town. And I'm going to slow down a bit just to make sure that we get everything up to speed. I do believe, yeah, we have only 3 colonists without a home. So that's nice. But we also need some extra food and stuff. So I'm going to put some people into the businesses where we get some food. Let's speed it up a little bit again. We still need a lot of plastics. So 2 people need to be in there. We might even need an extra plastics workshop. We don't need wood yet, so that's not going to happen. Could get a forester, though, at a certain point to reforest certain areas. I'm going to place it right here and then put it on pause. So we'll build it as soon as we have all the goods for it. As we know, we have somebody that's mutated. It's treating now. That will take time. But at least we're getting somewhere. I'd like to build another road. Or at least a piece of road. 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. So we can build houses here as soon as we really need to. Everybody has a tent now. That was working out. That's the trapper doing a nice job. There's some wood. Is this already? Yeah, just a little bit more. And we'll have plenty of food. Or water, I believe. Not food, of course. Alright, let's move the work area for the berries. Right there, because there's plenty more. We still run a slight deficit, but we still have a little bit in storage. I think it's good to prepare for those things as well. So we're going to need a warehouse, but also a clean water storage for times of need when we run out. Let's build it next to this storage. Ah, the well is still not done. I'd like to... this one is done. Very good. Another colonist got mutated, apparently. Oh, no, she's still mutated. All right. Treated 76%, so she's slowly getting better. These are the specialists, so they won't get sick. That's why I sent them out here through all these patches of unhealthy stuff, pollution. And, well, this is our guard. That's very good. How's our specialist doing? Did he already... yeah, time 19 hours. So, yeah, that's going to take quite some time to get ready and scout that area. So I think the next thing will be scout the next area and then continue to the ghost town so that we do that as well. Well, plenty of wood, not plenty of plastics. I want these berries to be brought in. Ah, he's done. Very good. So, mission complete. We have some resource patches here, or research patches, some clothing, so that's great. Now I want to get to this part. To make sure that we get to the ghost town and maybe get some medicine there. That would be nice. Now the thing is, each specialist has their own trait. A scientist, a scavenger, a fighter. It could well be that if we send, I don't know, a scientist here, that we can get a better bonus or more stuff. But that's really just, you don't know that. So that I now sent a fighter because he's the best at fighting if he runs into trouble. But could well be that if we sent the scientist, we could get a better score out of it.
How may I help you?
But I don't know, so we'll keep it like this. But it can be good to remember sometimes what's there. and what you need to remember for if you get the same quest again, that can happen, then you know who to send.
Yep.
Alright, let's start collecting all these berries. We have good amounts of food now. And once this storage is done, I would like to build this next. And you can go out there because we don't need you there. Let's store some water for times of need. That'd be quite important. There's no wood to be collected here now. And I only want to collect those pieces where they can go without getting too close to pollution. So this is an option. I think... Ooh, that's... Whoa, that's bad. Well, let's get repairing. I'll just click everything. We have 4 available guys. That's why you want carriers available. They can run around, carry the goods that we need to repair. And they can actually do the repairs. So that's very good. So yeah, they're repairing now. 2 tents will be completely repaired soon. Luckily, we also have some tents to spare. So even if 1 or 2 were destroyed, we would still be off quite good. Let's see. These berries can be picked without anybody getting close to any pollution. These berries can't be picked. So we'll get these with the specialist. Because there's pollution in the way. And we're quite far away from actually doing something about the pollution. That's going to take a long time. This well is done. So we see that we really... get a good amount of water in. The storage is done, so let's fill that up. It's getting full. We have a storage capacity of 800 now, and we already have stored 500. So in times of need, we have some to spare. Just keep in mind that you need to keep that growing at a certain point. So don't think, oh well, I have enough now, it'll be fine. You need to keep it up. Alright, one of the other things we need is a burial pit. To actually bury the dead at a certain point. Now you don't want that close to where you are, because it'll create some pollution and stuff. So we'll place it right here and then build it. That'll be nice. And then at least if we need it, we can put somebody in there to collect the dead. Colonist Ellie is injured. Well, we'll put somebody in there. We've completed another outhouse, so everybody can be healed. Now you'll see the new one doesn't have any contamination. The older one does. It slowly grows each time somebody uses it. And when it gets, I believe, beyond 35 or 40, you can decontaminate it. Then it's cleaned again. And you have to do that because if it gets too contaminated, it will also create irradiation and make people sick. So we'll have to be aware of that. There's quite a few big Majestics deer here, so... If we get more specialists, we can take them out and eat that food. The meat from them, that'll be nice. Efficiency 61, that's nice. I think once we get this one up, we can reforestate this area a bit and it can even work more efficiently. But we'll see. For now, it has been over 30 minutes. We established a small base colony. We are actually surviving a bit. And I think we are off to an okay start. Don't like all the pollution there, but we'll get rid of it. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. Leave any comments in the comment section. I will respond to them. And then, of course, I hope to see you in another video. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.